One of the things in prospecting that's important to know is what is a lead and what is a truism about what leads are. Because if you really don't understand that, it becomes very confusing when you're talking to a manager or somebody that's giving you leads about what a lead is. Let me just address what I call some false lead perceptions that you really have to get straightened out, or you'll have the wrong attitude about working leads. First of all, leads are not sales. So let's just get that straight. Leads are not sales. Leads are opportunities to meet people. And a lead with a good excuse to start a conversation becomes a real lead. So once you have a senior, if you're working the senior market, or someone that's underage and you're working the underage market, people are the leads. They are not the form or the format that you receive the lead. They're not the paper. They're not the list copy. It's actually the person. So you have to put aside some of those false lead perceptions, because leads are not sales. If they were, you would have a lot more information given to you, and the person would be waiting for you with the check and the doctor to take the medical information from you when you came to the home. So when you're prospecting, your job is to find excuses to meet people on a daily basis. Prospecting is not hard nor negative as long as you have the right idea of what a lead is. So don't think a lead is a certain format. Again, people think direct mail leads are the only leads there are. Seniors are the leads. I can meet you at a grocery store. I can meet you on the street. I can call you on a list. I can drop by your house. Once you know where the people live that you want to contact and that they are a senior if you're working the senior market, there are an underage person if the underage market, that's the lead. Now, for you to make that lead active, you have to have an excuse to start that conversation. So it's kind of like dating. If you don't have a good excuse, an approach to contact somebody, you'll be a lonely person for a long time. So it doesn't always come down to looks and money when you're dating. It comes down to the approach that you use to start a conversation. Working leads are like working blind dates. A lead really is a blind date. You haven't met the person, you don't know their interest level, you don't know their wealth level, you don't know their health level. So what you have to do, and they don't know your ability, your qualifications, your integrity. So both of these people want to meet, and neither one know much about the other, and are not going to give the other a lot of information prior to meeting. So the perception about leads is you have to understand you're like running for public office. You're trying to go out and solicit votes that somebody who's never voted for you, based on a short conversation, be willing to listen to your approach so they can determine whether they want to vote or not for you. Hard thing to do. So like a politician, I don't think you're political here, but like a politician, you're shaking hands and meeting people and strangers. And you're saying to them, vote. I'm honest, I have integrity, I'd love to have your vote, I'll do a great job if I'm elected to office. What you're saying to that senior or that underage person is, you don't know me, but I'm actually honest, I have integrity, I'd love to come in and try to help you, give me the opportunity to sit down and do that. Don't get caught up in false lead perceptions, that the minute you have a phone call made, they're all going to be home. Don't get the false perception that you have a lead card that's going to be a sale. There are no commitments from either party. There are no guarantees that you're going to go out and see that person, nor is that person going to be there when you go see him. People really change their mind about every 30 seconds. So there's no guarantee in this business or any sales or marketing business that anybody has an obligation to buy from you or to see you or to meet you. So your idea is see as many people as you can, create good excuses to start conversations, and the more you do that, the more you're going to find out you'll get good breaks in this business and you'll have a long, long career. Remember, don't believe, because if you hear what you say, if you say what you hear, even if it's true or not, and you say it 3 times yourself, you're going to believe it's a true perception. Don't get caught up with false lead prospecting perceptions. Good luck.